at the top, it's been a while for you. Pick you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop. 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 I'm so handsome. All in comments with my dance, I'm so fancy. No romance. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got updates. I won't stop. I won't stop. I'm so handsome. All in comments with my dance, I'm so
Good morning all. Morning Zoom boys and ladies, of course. How are we doing? Morning YouTube chat. Yes sir. How are we doing, guys? Hope everyone is well. Happy Thursday to all. Let me check how all systems go. As far as I can see, we are all systems go. Looking good. Morning. Amazing. What's the utility? Trading with a group. Huge utility. Trading is the only sport, the only game, and at the end of the day, if you're in a group, you get to bounce ideas off people, build confidence with others, and all of that stuff. So as far as I can see, much more than that, right? You can. It's mostly being part of a community, so you can better get what's the utility? Get a better understanding of what you want to do. Trading is only sport. Today we have GJ dumping yesterday. PMI news came out yesterday. PMI is pushed. Economy is not doing too well, and we might see future rate pauses to try let the economy recover a little, causing this massive dumpola here. So we had a big dump party here, and now kind of we're just coming back here. This candle here is a gap, so I wonder if it shows on this broker. It should show on this broker. Oh no, it doesn't. But on my broker, it's a gap here. On the left here, this candle gap open. That's why it's impossible to catch this move, because that was a gap open on the broker. So immediately the liquidity providers pulled we're still macro bullish, yes sir, and looks like we're trying to hold some support here. We do have this daily resistance, daily support, right, which is now also we can put /ds. I know I have a lot of lines, but GJ has been moving super fast, and I haven't had time to clean up my charts, so forgive me for that. But 4-hour time frame on the other hand here, this is what I like to see. Price close bullish, try to fail, and then close above. So this is a very nice close. Current 4-hour nipple wick, which is not the best as always, and basically targets are going to be the next 4-hour support here, and basically that gap which I should have marked up. There we go, perfect. And if we break back into that, then we can look to go and tap into this daily support. created double support, created a resistance, closed above the support. It's not looking as bearish as people think. So really, for sells for me to make sense, I would need to see a resistance formed on the 4-hour, like a strong bearish 4-hour close, breaking that low, and then I can look for, you know, downside, right? And then I could see some downside and price to continue down bearish. But for now, it looks more bullish populated than bearish. Problem is, we do have this gap from here to here, so we have to manage trading around that gap. So preferably, I would like to see the gap filled before I kind of take any trades. I'm not buying the highs here. I don't think that's a smart idea. What I would preferably love to see is basically a simple pullback, setup number 2, and a continuation. I would love to see that. And yeah, but I don't want to trade inside of the gap. I want to trade to the gap, but not inside of it. That's not something I want to do, right? If you want to do it, you can, but the probabilities of gap trading are really bad. So you want to only trade to the gap, but not inside of the gap. That's why I want to see a pullback. Everyone gets too excited with a gap. Don't be excited, right? So too many lines. Yeah, I need to clean it up, but you have to remember, prices move pretty fast, right? Prices move pretty fast. On my broker, we're inside the gap now. Yeah, this is going to be the problem. Everyone's broker is going to be different. I'm going to follow my broker and just base it off that. So that's what I'm going to do. Bro, can you please do a giveaway? I'm struggling for my family crisis. Well, that giveaway, if you don't win, then that doesn't solve your family crisis. To solve a family crisis, you need to do something proactive. Sitting and watching a YouTube stream is not going to do much, right? You need to try solve that family crisis. So I wish you the best. I'm sorry to hear you're in that position, but you have to take action to try get yourself out of that. And YouTube stream is not going to do that for you, man. So wish you all the best. And yeah, man, hopefully you can get through it. Tough times make tough people, and I'm sure that you know, you'll come out a better and stronger person. Many people have been through the same, and there is brightness on the other side, man. So pullbacks to continue make sense, right? Yeah, DJ moved fast yesterday. I just left all my lines on. It's okay. So at the end of the day, you know, we don't have to always remove the lines. People not gonna like it. That's their problem. It's my charts, not their charts. So yeah, pullbacks to continue look okay here. And yeah, that's basically GJ what I'm looking for. As for gold, let's have a look at gold here. Daily candle continuation, pretty simple on gold. Previous daily close bullish here as we started breaking above that 1905. As I said yesterday, breaking above 1905, that's going to give you the continuation. And once we get that 4-hour candle closing above, and we kind of see we rejected it, and then we start breaking above there, that's what's going to give you the continuation towards the upside. After such a strong 4-hour close, you know, upside still makes sense. Remember that zone that we're coming from. We're coming from this very strong support here. And as I said, till anything closes below this daily support, it's going to be hard to see a sell. So for sells to make sense now, I think we need a 4-hour closure, which would be very nice. A 4-hour closure below 1914 to continue the weekly momentum of the weekly bearish close here. But we have broken the current weekly high, so this may want to pull back a little bit deeper. And next targets are going to be around 1926 here. So for gold, I'm bullish today on gold. 4 hours bullish, previous daily bullish, bias is bullish, and I think attainable targets is around 1926. As always, London session in gold, inconsistency. I would prefer to see gold continue in New York. If I was trading gold in New York, or I might be, probably above 1922 for buys, or pullbacks down to continue. But this is pretty simple setup. As long as we're respecting around 1915, we should be able to continue bullish. Even if we dip down below here, we could still continue bullish. Yeah, and as long as we respect this, we should be able to continue up here and you know, continue the uptrend here to around that 1926. I mean, looks like there's a bit of volume here at the moment. You know, this 15-minute close could be an option, but that's not something I'll take in IC and in London session. Yesterday was a banger. I'm glad you liked the trades. So yeah, that's the analysis for today. How many of us? 343 in the morning here. Appreciate every single one of you guys showing up. Pleasure to have you guys on stream as always. And you know what I'm going to ask right now? If you haven't already, can we please do the YouTube business? So can we do the YouTube business? And I would appreciate a like. 350 of us, we could get at least 150 likes. It shows me you guys are active. And yesterday when you guys were active, right? At the end of the day, we got the nice liquidity and we continued the move down. So that was very nice to see. So if you could like the stream, you know the YouTube business, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get it, guys. 150 likes would be great. Hate to say it, but that's how it is. Do you trade NY off stream? Yes, I do trade NY off stream. I trade NY basically every single Tuesday. I stream NY in the group, and then I trade NY and basically just chat, you know, because I don't want to sit at the charts for 8 hours a day. It's not what I signed up for trading, right? And it's what we shouldn't do. Something I do want to discuss is the BRICS meetings going on. So BRICS is basically outside of the G7, right? So today we have BRICS, we have unemployment claims later, by the way. And this is all of the countries outside of the G7. So the G7 is kind of like the you know, the big countries and Europe and America. And BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, right? So they're holding this meeting here. What's very important is these countries, if they combine themselves, especially China, you have to remember that 40% of the world population is part of BRICS. So they have a big population here. And also there's another 20 countries that want to join BRICS. And if they put this power together, what ends up happening is they could look to dominate the dollar. And that has been talked about since the 1980s, 1960s. People have talked about basically dominating the dollar here. The only problem is that with China, if they can come to some form of agreement to de-dollarize, you know, to basically remove the dollar from transactions and try to de-dollarize the world, this is going to put a lot of pressure. This is going to be a lot of pressure on the USD, and we'll see a big impact in the markets based on that. So we'll see what discussions come from that, and that's something we need to consider. But at the end of the day, we need to just understand what's going on there and understand that they're also trying to invite oil countries into here, which is also going to increase their power. So they definitely, and they're talking about AI. You have to realize that China is very, very far ahead in terms of AI and technology and transport. And if they get ahead of America, which they are, and then they start trading in a different currency, the biggest threat is that if they make a BRICS currency, so they make a central currency that BRIC countries only use to trade within with each other, that's what's going to put a lot of pressure on what's going to put a lot of pressure on the rest of the world, especially on the dollar. And that's where we see Dixie lose strength. And of course, when Dixie lose strength, we see a big impact in the market. So it's basically what I wanted to say. Just a quick update about that. I don't think China has a lot of debt in the dollar, but if the dollar goes into like a, what's this, like a, they kind of do a global reset, and immediately it's all talks, and at the end of the day, yeah, it's all talks, and basically it will take a lot of time. But just interesting to understand what's going on in the world. It's very important when we trade the markets to understand what's going on around us. Many people fail to do that, and they lack understanding in the markets, which I believe has had a big impact in my trading, is having general economic understanding. We are doing an economic job. Will it affect trading? It won't affect trading, but it can bring volume into the markets. What do I prefer, London or NY session? I love GJ, so London session is going to be my session. It's just based on my pair and my time. I prefer to trade in the morning. Everyone wondering what O? Thanks for analysis and whatnot. Very good. Welcome, welcome. De-dollarization, let's do it. I'm waiting till 10 o'clock here. I'm hoping this candle can close bearish at 10 o'clock so that we can have a 1 hour bullish close here and we can have a setup 3 on the 15 minute because yesterday the volume came in at 10 a.m. So I want to be involved in the same time as the move. Getting in now in the last 5 minutes, I don't want to risk it because of what I saw yesterday and buying the high. So I need to see some sort of bearish candle and then the next one break the highs. Website name is called Forex Factory. I'm from South Africa. Everyone excited? Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that would be huge. Harry Gold, there's no bottom wick. Let's have a look. There should be bottom wick on previous daily, I think. Yeah, no bottom wick. You are correct. So yeah, this could flip. Has it broke? But it's broke the high, right? We saw 2 candles. No, this candle, no bottom wick. Just a lot of volume here. What are we getting from Castus? Anytime you send a chart, if you want me to look at just looking at this chart, I don't really understand. You have to make it clear. I saw you post the chart here, but you have to tell me exactly what you want me to see here. Oh yeah, setup number 3. Yeah. Don't compare it like that. Don't compare it like that though. Every day is a different day. I like how we're respecting this 4-hour resistance. It's a tough spot to buy even, you know, we are buying the highs here. Let's see the close. We'll wait for the close. That's the best thing, to wait for the close. Quick question. Why is it that Asia session often has big spreads? Asia does have a lot of traders. How come? That's because it's not as much volume as you find in London and New York. So when there's less volume, spreads tend to widen because of the lack of liquidity. Nasdaq, what, you want us to look at Nasdaq, or what about Nasdaq? Huge volume? Yeah. Hi, if the dollar fails, will it mean the JPY gets stronger? Well, JPY is a safe haven currency, so we might see money flow into the JPY, but you have to remember that the JPY is also supported by the dollar. A lot of countries hold dollar debt, so it's not about the dollar failing, it's more the dollar having a massive reset. It's a very complicated thing. It will not be overnight, it will take time. But no, I wouldn't expect the JPY to fall. What does it mean when there's no bottom wick in the candle? It means there's no bottom wick. That's what it means. 3 pips to 1 hour resistance. Where's your 1 hour resistance? Yeah, you can ignore this whole zone. This is just one big zone right here. I'm not too worried about it because of how it is on the 30. I'm more interested at this 4-hour zone. I mean, you could watch it, but it depends. I don't really like this close anyways. It's not a clean setup 3. I think I prefer pullbacks here, guys, you know. What strategy do you use for GJ? Go ahead and look at the trades we take and you'll find out. Alright, make sure you guys join the free Discord and have a look at the stream journal. You can see all the trades we take. Right? Yesterday, the trade we took, all of the stuff is all documented on here. So make sure to go ahead and have a look at that. Alright, candles closed here. I don't like this close. It doesn't tell me anything. It's basically just close a weak bullish after retesting 4-hour resistance, which is great. But I've seen time and time again, this has happened a lot of times on the chart. This will break the high now, and it's like a 50-50. I've seen so many times price break the high. Let me use a different drawing tool. So I've seen, yeah, this happen, and now we get a rejection, and price just ends up closing bearish. And then later we go and retest the high. If this just starts pushing, that's fine. We can take more trades, but I'm not just going to rip a buy at the high here and risk being put into drawdown FOMOing into the highs. I want to see something more structure. Yeah, this is common. This is exactly what rips and breaks the high. I just said that, and now pulls back here. This is such a common move, triggers everyone, and now we see the pullback here. And now you're hoping that it flips to get out of the move. This is exactly what I was just talking about. So nice to see that happen. Seen it time and time again. And what I would love to see is like a deeper pullback, maybe down to somewhere around here, and then we can take it up towards the upside, which would be beautiful to see. If the candle closes with no wick, it means reversal, not no wick. It's basically 50-50. Oh, small wick? No, small wick is nothing. Just explain what it means. No upper wick, no bottom wick. It's so simple. No wick means there's no wick. If you guys don't know what a wick is, you need to go back and learn on baby pips. These are wicks. If there's no wick, that means there's no wick. Yeah, projected that zone nicely, but that's that move I told you, that quick push. It got a little bit above it. But yeah, rejecting around that zone. Now that it's tested, if this becomes a resistance, anything closing above the resistance, we can go, because it's already tested. Makes sense? Is there any room left in your exclusive group? No, there is not, but you've been here for a while. If you want to be the last person before I do it, I don't mind, because you've been asking for like a week. So if you yesterday you said you were planning on joining, so if you'd like to, then yes, I don't mind letting you in, man. If you just DM me, it's fine. The only reason I keep spots is so I can make sure everyone that's coming in is taken well care of, and that I can manage it. You know, and I don't want, because the group, I don't want it just random people showing up who I don't know and stuff like this. He's capping, he won't join. Well, the link is still open. The link is still open on the website. So you can use that link, and then I'll, after stream, I will shut it down until we open spots next month. And make sure everyone in there is happy, satisfied, and yeah. What can you do if any broker stops withdrawing? Well, your broker just scammed you, so you got messed up there, man. You need to change broker. Right? You got scammed by a broker, unfortunately, and this is why I tell people to stick to big people. I do plan on joining to get more in depth. Harry's one who got me into trading. Amazing. Stream for a week. Nice. Bro, breakout trading won't work anymore? Really? Are you sure? Breakout trading won't work anymore? Setup number 1 is a breakout. We won. Setup number 1 breakout. We won. Setup number 1 breakout. We won. Right? Setup number 1. Break even here. 1. You know? It all depends on market conditions. There's probability and statistics. Do you think the LTA created by news will be corrected? It doesn't have to happen in one day, but if GJ wants to continue bullish, then I do think this is a great opportunity. Great opportunity. Looking for sales on GJ? No, I'm not looking for sales on GJ. You think I can improve my trading by just watching all your videos, or is it better to join your program? You can improve your trading from my YouTube, but at the end of the day, you have to apply the information, and that's where people struggle. And to be able to apply information, you might need help. So it depends. If you want to fast track your process, then of course being around people is the best way, and to ask questions to me directly, be part of the community, you know, send your charts, get feedback. You're going to improve super fast, and you're not going to waste any time. But of course, if that's not something you want to invest money into, then you don't have to. But you know, you might be doing things wrong, and if you do things wrong, then you're just wasting time. And that's the only difference, is that I find people, they interpret the information the wrong way, because you can't make a 12-minute video and expect everyone to learn the exact same way off a 12-minute video. So that's the difference. What's the best way for a trader to break through a losing period? To find out why you're losing. There has to be a reason why you're losing, right? And to be consistent, you have to say, okay, why am I losing in this trade? Obviously, your plan does not work. So you start from the basics. Is your analysis playing out during the day? That's the first thing you guys need to check. Is your analysis playing out? This might be a good video idea. This is a good video idea. How to dissect if you're a losing trader. This might be a great video idea. Is there a difference between the exclusive group and the paid Discord? The exclusive group is the paid Discord. The exclusive group is the paid Discord. You couldn't find the exclusive group link? It's in the description. So you have to check, is your analysis playing out? If your analysis is playing out, then that's great. That means that it's just an entry problem. So then you have to say, okay, fine. Is your entry, where's your entry problem? Is it because of you're not waiting for candles to close? Is it, and you go step by step down, 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 and then you'll do this. Guys, I'll just post link in chat. All the information's on there, because too many people are asking. But if people join, no one has joined now. If someone joins, then I'll close it, because I want to make sure I know who's coming in and to keep it clean. I usually interpret the wick like a balanced price of series of points where buyers find sellers. The break of the wick might represent prevail of buyers, vice versa. Yeah, definitely when we're looking to get an efficient move, it gives us so much more confidence. So yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about, guys, right? That wick up, I've seen it time and time again, and then the deep pullback and you lost the trade. Like that. You know, so quick you see that happen. What did it take for you to become where you are now? And thank you for the advice. Man, it took a lot of work and a lot of dedication, and it took actually its stages, you know. If you can remember all of the work you've done, you've not done enough. If you can remember all of the work you've done, you've not done enough. You have to reach a point where you've done so much work and been through so much that you're just like, I forgot what I was doing when I started. That's how you know that you've done enough. Or, I mean, you've never done enough, but that's how you know you're basically giving it your all. So yeah, that's my advice, man. I should make a video on that. What should I call the video? Is Crest in the Zoom here, man? Haven't seen him. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a good video idea. Can you note that down, man? Please. Amazing. That's the name of the video, Krusty Crest. That's what we'll call it. What's the difference between the $50 per month group and the $600 program? $600 is not it's a one-on-ones, and it's application only, and it's closed. That is closed at the moment, right? So that's one-on-ones. That's where you'll directly learn from me and I'll take you through everything, but that's application only. You can't join that. You have to apply. I have to do a Zoom call with you. I have to make sure that you are ready for it, blah blah blah, because at the end of the day, it's not something that pays a lot for the time I have to give. So I want to make sure to work with individuals that can progress, and that of course helps build a brand image. That's more what's in it for me. And the group is basically a community. So it's a community where you get the same thing, but you're getting it with multiple people. We're working with things together and we're trading live every day. So I think it's a great thing. What a lot of people tend to do is if they want more information one-on-one, they join the group, they gain the information, and then if they want to sit with me one-on-one, they just ask for a session and I can fit it in, and that's the best way. So that's the difference, man. And $50 per month is you're part of the community, right? There's a lot of features. Check the video out. It will explain everything. Trading title, never enough. Yeah, that's a cool title, but only stream people will understand. How many hours did you study a day to get where you are now? I just studied all the time, man. Like, I didn't time it, man. I just went, Cells don't make sense at the moment, man, because of the 4-hour change of structure we had. Remember that trade we took on the 15-minute? This thing can still flip here, We need like a 4-hour candle closing bearish, or we need the change of structure to happen here. What I would love to see is like a 15-minute try and then fail, Otherwise, I would just look for sells below 250, breaking back into this range, because it can reject anywhere from here. That daily time frame already hit our target. That's what's key. What do you think of increasing stop loss and keep adding more lots to a losing position for price to pull back to get at break even? Well, increasing a stop loss is never a good idea, because that's not your plan, man. You should never increase a stop loss. You should always have stop loss in a place, and your stop loss shouldn't be so big that you can add too many positions in loss. Your stop loss should just be something that maybe you can add one position. Adding positions in loss is basically a martingale type strategy, and you have to trust your analysis. But the problem is can your account handle it? Can your account handle it? Because if your account cannot handle that type of drawdown, then you're going to be in big trouble, right? And if it doesn't play out, that one move is going to mess up all of your months worth of trading, 2 months worth of trading, unless you're able to aggressively risk that again. It's like a cycle. So if you're going to risk, let's say you're going to go in with your original stop loss. Let's do the math. This is the way. So if your original stop loss is $1,000, and then when you're in loss, you add another $2,000, and then when you're in more loss, you add another $1,000. Now your total risk is how much? $4,000. So you have 4,000 total risk. Originally you plan to risk 1,000. If you make on average 1,000 per trade, then you're risking 4 times your average win. So if you're risking 4 times your average win, if you lose this trade, it's going to take a lot of your profits, and you have to be on the next trade, you have to go pretty heavy on risk to make sure to make this back, because you'll have to make it back and make profits. So it could set you back. You have to be very, 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 it's a very tough thing, especially for beginners and long term, to be able to do it, stuff like that. It's personally not the way I trade. Do the YouTube business. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, come on, 500 of us in here, only 173 likes. Are you guys sleeping or what? We give all the trades. Yesterday we had a nice win on stream. I'm here giving, value. You guys have to show some support. I appreciate it. $70K drawdown? What happened? You're in $70K drawdown, man? What happened? See a lot of Dawn. Have I used hedging? No, I would not hedge. He's in 70k drawdown live right now. Well, I'm sure if he has a plan, then he has to follow his plan. And you can't judge. I mean, I think it's pretty heavy. It's not the way I personally trade. But if he has a plan, then it's okay. The only problem is if you do not have years worth of profits and your account cannot handle that, it's very tough. And it's very tough to basically make those increments and then take a big hit like that. And this is personally why I don't like the idea of running it like that, But at the end of the day, his plan is 10 pips, 300 pips SL. Listen, I'm not going to talk about other people. At the end of the day, I focus on me. If it's his plan and it works for him, I'm happy. Right? You can't say anything like that, but, whether I agree with the plan or not is not going to affect him. It's not going to affect me, right? It's not going to make my trading any better. It's not going to make his trading any better, so it doesn't matter. And you just have to be like that, at the end of the day. But I think if people who don't have years of profit, right? I think it could be very harsh to do that type of stuff. Respect for not backstabbing. Listen, I don't hate anyone. If, for someone to come on live and to trade in front of people, I have uttermost respect. And if it works for him, then I'm super happy. Super happy, and that's all that matters, because he's focusing on him and I'm focusing on me. And he's doing that live, right? So props to him for doing that live. He's not, it's in front of everyone for everyone to see. So you have to be like that. As long as someone's not doing something to affect me, then it does not matter, right? You can't hate against anyone. What is there to hate? That's such a cheap way. When people are doing bad in this industry, when they have to use other people to make themselves look better. It's like, just do you. As I said, I just live stream in front of people. If people like the way I trade, happy with me. If they don't like the way I trade, they're not gonna watch what I do, right? I have certain ways of managing my risk that I think is beneficial for me long term, and that is the way I do it, right? It's the way I do it, and it's the way that I think is beneficial for me long term and makes sense, and that's how it is. People are in different standpoints. If he's been, if he's in profits for the last 2-3 years, it might not be anything for him. And that's why it might be a tough strategy for many people, is because they don't have that build up. This is the difference between someone who has experience and someone who doesn't, is they can afford that. At some point in my career, I found out that my analysis was playing out a lot of the time, and I could have a higher win rate if I just left a bigger stop loss. But then what I found out is the time that it goes wrong, it takes me too long to recover that loss. So that's just basically why I avoided that. But if it works for other people, you can't say anything. Finally a clean pullback. Yeah, now we'd like to see a close above 500, and you guys know the drill. Pretty simple. If not 250, we're selling below 250. Pretty simple. Gold, let's see what gold is doing. Yeah, just consolidating. Typical London range here. We could see a pullback after these rejections down to around 1917 and then continuation. But for me, based on the way I trade, with previous daily closing bullish and previous 4-hour also closing bullish, for me, buys make sense to get at least up to 1925 here. But London, we can see a pullback first. Morning ATR, man. Long time. Chat is always cheering when it's a win, but it's when a loss, it's someone else's fault. Bro, Jabbar, yesterday, go look at my stream. I was 1 pip away from stop loss. Everyone said I was wrong. They said, oh, you're buying an uptrend, da 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 da. You're selling this, you're doing this, da 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 da. And then as soon as it went in profit, they all left. Everyone left. The stream views went down by 200 because they were going opposite of what I was doing. And then we won the trade because I followed my plan. Do you use Fibonacci? I can view Fibonacci with my eyes. I don't really need it. Hey man, first time on your stream. Love how you talk. Yeah, I don't want to talk about other people because I don't think it's necessary. I like to just focus on me, but I'm never gonna talk anything bad. It's just I think a lot of people who watch streamers know what's happening, and I just want to explain to everyone that if you have a plan, but thank you for following. If you guys haven't subscribed, I would appreciate a subscribe. Is your Discord group for beginners friendly, like a course? It's more interactive, so you need to be active there and stuff like that. But yes, I have made it friendly for beginners, and that was one of the purposes, is I have put these fundamental sections, so you get access to this Google Drive, and you'll have part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6. You watch through all these videos, and then on the Zoom calls, which all the people are on now, you can ask questions and stuff like that, and in the group you can ask questions, and it's like, you stuff like that. 200 likes, yeah, only 240, nothing much. Nothing much here. Set up 2 forming on GJ if it closes bullish. Drop a like, let's make it 300. Hey bro, yesterday was my first day watching your live and you made $800 with the GJ sell. Amazing, well done. Well done for following a signal. What I rather you say in the chat is, hey man, yesterday was your first live and I made $800 and I also learned how you took that sell. That would make me happy. Right? First time watching your stream, really enjoying so far. I'm very new to trading. Very interesting how you talked about analysis. Thanks, Liam, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Right? I'm glad you find the information useful, man. That's my point here. It's what I strive to do. Put as much value out as possible. And I appreciate everyone who supports that. I greatly do. The goal is just to share my experiences and try and make this Forex a better place. Enough of all of this BS, courses, furus, all of this stuff. Do you do live trades in the Zoom? Sometimes it's good to share ideas and say, no, don't do it. That's exactly what the Zoom is for and what the group is for. Is when people take, ideas and I can instill confidence. So people send their ideas, hey, what do you think of this trade? And I say, yeah, that makes sense to me. It makes, that seems like a good thing. You following me for a month and you improved your trading a lot? Amazing. I'm glad to hear that, man. Well done. And you improved it. I didn't improve it. I just guided. You're the one who took action. Learning from what you're saying, what's your current view in correction or head back up? I'll look at Euro USD for you. It should have dumped down with the news yesterday. There's that dump. Now it's probably going to have a small cool-off period here. Wouldn't be surprised to see it have a cool-off period here. A daily closing back inside the range here. 4-hour time frame also consolidating. Yeah, it's not the best to trade. I think if you can get back above with strong close above 1.08725, you could see some buys towards the upside. Otherwise, it's just going to range And same thing for GU basically. You want to join? Yeah, well, no one has joined yet. I said whoever wants to join, today's your last chance. I'll only accept one spot or something. That guy wanted to join, but he didn't. And then that's it. It's going to be closed till next month so I can manage everyone and make sure everyone's happy and everyone's good. It's just how I want to run it. Make sure everything's high quality. Why do I keep it squeezed so tight? Because this is what I want to... I don't want to trade like that. Too many lines. I want to focus on what's in front of me. Can you sell gold? For me, gold is bullish at the moment. What do these lines even mean? These are different levels, brother. So 4-hour support means the 4-hour support. 4R means 4-hour resistance. And we trade between these levels. Thank you, Jade Trades. What about GBP JPY? We're staring at it right now, man. Am I from South Africa? No, I'm not from South Africa. I am not from South Africa. Oh, shit. I filled this water up way too much. See, I was looking at chat, and now look what you guys made me do. Alright, this is going to be a very delicate operation now. Are you ready, guys? Very delicate operation here. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're safe. Thanks for your work on live streams teaching us. Do you think if we use a fib, price can come to a push up? You don't need a fib. Just focus on structure. Yeah, that was 1 pip stop loss on that glass. 1 pip stop loss on that glass. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be back. Just go to the toilet. Literally 30 seconds. Listen to me sharp. I'm listening to you, man. I can't see anything. Good morning, Sneeko. What's a good broker? Well, I can't recommend a broker if I haven't tried it, right? Think about a holiday in Abu Dhabi. What would you recommend? I think why not come to both? Yo, Darkawesh Pokala. Right? I'm not going to answer your question if you're going to spam. So, sorry. Bye-bye. So, Abu Dhabi, very nice city. Why not come to Dubai as well? Right? You can go to both. Spend a few nights in Abu Dhabi and a few nights in Dubai, and you'll enjoy it. Thank you, Luciano. YouTube business indeed. Everyone asks me what broker do I use. Since I'm not affiliate, I'm telling you the broker that I use has to pay me at this point now. Yeah, they have to pay me at this point. Maybe I get in touch with a brokerage firm. Do I mind explaining my stop loss placement? Not at all, man. Not at all. So, as I said, if you watched the recap yesterday of this trade, I said basically that I don't expect this to be such an easy move. This stop loss here just above the highs is too close, 11 pips. I was relying on price respecting the whole range here, right, before continuing up. So instead of running it all the way up here and having to run, because once you want to be accurate with your stop loss. So instead of running it up here and having basically to run an extra 3-4 pips, which adds up over time, I said to myself, as long as we respect these highs basically around and nothing closes above, and then give it a gap, so my stop loss is practically somewhere around here, right? And I didn't expect it to happen so fast. So realistically, my stop loss was above this high right here, but I just left it here and it didn't get right. So basically we're looking at this high to be respected, and as long as this high is respected, which is the range high, we should be able to continue down. Make sense? Why not put an affiliate link for your broker so you get commissions? Yeah, so the thing is, and this is something I don't like having, like an affiliate, not an affiliate link, but I don't like partnering with a brokerage who's gonna do something that, you know, a lot of these guys, the problem what they do is that they partner with a brokerage, and that brokerage puts them on like a B-book, or they have some sort of sign-up thing. If I partner with a broker, I want to be more involved with them. I want to be someone who I can trust, someone who I know, someone who's not just going to make me an affiliate. I want to be part of it, because if I'm going to trust people to sign up with them, I want to make sure that it's a good brokerage, you know, because this is my brand image I built, and I don't want to shill people different brokers if it's going to mess them up or they're not going to treat them well. So they really have to be someone who's really something you know, high quality, right? And I want to make sure it's high quality and something I can trust in, and something that you guys can benefit, because at the end of the day, if I put an affiliate link and I don't know anything about the broker, but they pay me good money, yeah, it fills my pockets, but it does bad for me long term, because if anything happens to that broker, it comes on my head, it ruins my image, and I feel bad because now I feel other people have got affected, and I'm sitting here happy, which a lot of these gurus online, right, are happy to do because they don't care. So if I were to affiliate with a brokerage, I want to make sure that I know a lot about that brokerage and that I can trust them. And I'm happy to say, yeah, this is the brokerage I use.
You guys want to take a look?
You want to sign up with them, you can.
This is the limit
because they're the ones that I use. But until I can find that, then, you know,
SLTP, it's all in there. Okay, it's the one with 15,000 subscribers.
Do you recommend watching your videos and practicing the strategies before you join? No,
is a
you
sell
don't have
limit.
to
Okay,
do
there's
that
no buy limit
because
for this.
in
I'm
the
not here to buy, I'm
group
going to sell
when you
GG.
get access to it, I've made fundamental video already, so you get direct access to that and you can
And then the
immediately
abuser
start
is here.
getting into that content.
Done?
So
Okay,
it's already
very good,
organized
very
in the
good.
group for you.
Good job.
I'd
We hit TP
recommend the
today.
only
It
video
depends.
you
It
really
depends
need
on
to
whether
watch
we
before joining the
price
group
be
is probably
filled
the
at
free
1.6.5
course
first.
because you
if
should watch the
GJ
free
does
course
not,
anyways. I mean,
okay, hit
it's
1.6.5,
free, right?
then we'll
So
definitely not be in a position.
make use
alright?
of it.
So we need to wait and be patient first.
Do I play
Okay.
COD? No, I don't play COD. I used to play CS:GO. Now I don't
Euro
play any games. No more time.
Odd. Okay, Euro odd. Let's see. Okay, some of you guys ask, oh, why is my stop loss 60 pips? Do you know? Because this is a swing trade. Wait, do you guys know? I'm a swing trader. And that's why my stop loss is a bit bigger. You can see 60 pips stop loss, but
How's
it's
your experience with past and
150
present
pips
broker?
TP.
I've only
Right?
used my account has only been on one broker and I've just
150
kept it
pips
on
TP.
there because I've had no issues, thank God.
One is a 2.5 risk to reward ratio. I'm a swing trader, not a scalper. That's
What
why
do
my
you
stop
think
is
about
big.
Fibonacci? I don't use
And
Fibonacci,
that is what my
so
win
it
rate is
doesn't
about.
matter for me.
Okay, it's not about. It's 100% for the past 2 weeks. And my historical win rate is 80 90%.
What's my opinion on
It all comes from swing trading.
GPNZD?
Let me see.
Send a chart.
Oh, okay. Great.
Pocket
let's look at
options.
other pairs.
Pocket
I've given the
options
signal
is.
on DJ already. Let's
I don't
take a
really.
look
I
at
think this is
Euro
the
odd
ultimate
probably.
form of trading for me. I've never tried it, so at the end of the day, I
Okay.
can't give
Oh,
a
yes.
full thing.
For those of you on YouTube and Kick, right?
What's my
haven't
account
applied to
balance?
you all yet.
I risk a
Here is the
6-figure
direct
account
link.
balance, but my
Yeah, on
account
TikTok.
balance is 5 figures due
Right,
to
on
me
YouTube
not wanting to have 6
and
figures in a
on
broker.
Twitch and Kick, it's very straightforward to join. There's
So
a
you
link.
do the math.
Ah, yes. Okay, there's a clickable
What's
link
your
to
edge?
join
My edge? I,
Right, and of
I don't
course,
know how to define my
guys,
edge. My edge is
right, you
is
guys learn the thing from
complicated,
two,
my
make a
edge,
little bit
but
of
my
money
edge
from this
is in
stream,
finding.
right?
It's from
gain some
trading
value
range
from
to
this,
range and finding
then all I
opportunities
ask
of
is a
what's
like
in
and
front
share.
of me,
It's a
utilizing
like
price
and
action.
share of the stream because it greatly boosts my algorithm. Right, like and share.
How do you
the
develop
stream,
your winning
guys learn a thing or two
strategy?
from this. And you guys send a link
You
on that,
back
okay?
test it and then you
Like
try
and
it for a year
share. As I
and
said,
keep
I do not run
adjusting it
any
for the
ads
year, and if
personally.
it works the whole
Right,
year,
I
then
do
you have
everything for
something you
free.
can use.
I have nothing
You
to
keep
sell you at
doing
all,
it
and the
again
only
and
way I
again
can
and
make
again
Callisto
and
big
again
is
and again and
through
again.
likes and shares.
And at the end of the day,
So you guys feel
eventually,
this stream
once you have
informative,
enough
helpful,
data,
just
you
like and
can
share.
find
Simple
out
as
that
that. Just
if
click
this
on
is
button.
good or not.
It will
Can
greatly,
we use
greatly
5 minutes? What
help
do you
us,
think
right?
the
It
answer
might just
is,
seem a
John?
simple action for you, you know, but it will really mean the world to me, lah. Knowing that you guys really appreciate what I'm doing,
No, you
and
cannot.
you guys
Don't
share the same
FOMO
vision
into
as me,
five.
making this big,
It's not
making
our.
right to ensure that everyone can
course
make
we
money
can't.
together, and it's all free.
No way we can use. It's not.
How
part
large
of
is my
our plan.
position? 5 lots, right now.
What do I think of spread betting? I don't know enough about it to give you a. Just since it has the word betting in it, I don't know.
Okay,
I
let's
don't
see. Wow, I
know
see
enough
I
about
see the
it.
likes soaring. Thank you.
Yeah,
You
it's
really-
basically
really-
binary
What was
options,
the
which
focus
is
of my
yeah,
heart,
binary
huh?
options is bad.
Camera is so clear.
What was my
Oh,
job before trading? I went
welcome,
straight
welcome,
into
Welcome to
crypto.
the stream.
That was
In
the
Callisto,
first
we
thing
do
I ever
things
did.
of high quality
I
and
had
high
a-
production value.
I went into
Nothing's wrong
crypto,
with
then I launched an online
Okay,
business,
but yes,
and then I
a viewer
closed
has
that
asked for
business.
Euro odd. Let's take a
but
look at Euro
yeah.
odd.
The first thing I did is went
What
into
is
crypto
Euro
and
odd?
went
No
heavy.
pairs over
So my
here.
first
here,
job,
Euro odd.
the first way I made money was I used to flip shoes.
Yes, Euro odd.
So while I was in school,
Just
I was selling,
nice
reselling
where
shoes.
I have predicted it. Okay, as I said, if price breaks out of this range,
That
or rather
business
range,
was
breaks
so
out of this
good
trend
back
line, we should continue on hitting on towards to hit here, which indeed form a mini resistance, then continue on down to hit here, which is now
Yeah,
forming
if we
support.
create a support,
Simple.
then it would
There is
look
a
great
break
for
of
buys
structure.
margin trader. That's what I would
Okay,
be
you
looking
just did
for.
this.
Instagram post was fire. Yeah, thanks
What
guys.
Euro
If you
odd
haven't
do
followed
now
me on
is
Instagram,
to
please do consider
probably
following me
delete all this.
on Instagram. I put a lot of effort.
What we want to
It's
see
at
more.
Trade Shop. Make sure not to follow any other Instagram. I'm on. Oh, I can't even speak. I'm always updating on the stories, and yeah. So you guys should follow me there. If we can get me to 3K followers, I would
Okay.
really appreciate it. I'm
Euro odd
constantly
right now
sending
is
updates
sitting
there
near this
and stuff
psychological
that
level
we
and
talk about on
sitting at this
stream. I
support.
show you
Literally
it all on there
sitting.
and stuff like that. So definitely consider following me on Instagram
Let me
at
delete
Trade
this.
Shop.
So
Link
what
is in
I
chat,
really want
link
to
is in
do,
description.
guys,
I would
is
appreciate it if you could give me a follow there.
for this to
And
play
you can
out.
watch the trade recaps and ask questions, right?
Okay? I ideally would love this to play out. So, in order for this to manifest, or to form, you need to do one thing. There's only one thing left to do.
So drop me a follow. Let's
Okay.
get up to, if we get up to 3K on Instagram, I'll do a giveaway, a nice giveaway. Either 1K
There's only one
views
thing
on
left to
stream
do.
or 3K on
Because
Instagram.
2 out of 3 criteria are hits.
But
for
yeah,
Euro
lots
Odd.
of good content,
Okay.
trade recaps, and all of
Number
that
1,
good
this
stuff.
on the 4 hour.
So yeah, definitely
Check.
have a look
Right,
at
it's
it.
a good range for
and
the first
enjoy.
condition. Right, 4 hour.
Enjoy.
Number 2, this is
Instagram links
236
is page
big,
not found.
which is more
That
than
should not
enough.
be the case.
It's a very good range. More than enough. Okay, so the only thing that is yet to
That's
fulfill
what funded
is
your college.
the 2-point
Nice.
contact.
Just search on Instagram trade shop, you'll find it.
Okay.
There's only one trade shop, and it's
The
just
2-point
one word,
contact.
trade shop. Voice crack, yeah, I know,
Wait,
right?
oh my god, Leonard is making me laugh. Yes, I've been looking at him. So why is he spamming? Why is my bot not banning him? But okay.
Thanks for the answer. I
Anyway.
learned a lot from you about my patience.
Okay.
Yeah, patience is so important.
This only tapped
So
the
important.
resistance once.
Crypto or forex trading, 100%
So,
forex.
right,
I prefer
I will
just to
need price
invest in crypto,
to
not trade
come
it.
over here, form a bearish confirmation, reject it,
How
then
many
a look for
setups do I
self,
have?
and that is a
I
winner
personally
certified
have
range. That
6.
is a very, very good range. Okay?
But 3 main
'Cause
setups,
buying
3
now,
main setups, and then a total.
Might not be the best idea, because this is not fully arranged yet. Yes, it's a very strong support. Buys might be possible, but I would love to wait for some sort of confirmation. Okay? I would love to wait for some sort of confirmation first before entering or doing anything at all.
It says join at the end.
Leonard.
What do you mean it says join?
Okay. Oh yes, thank you, Leonard, for moderating. Okay, yes. But guys, please do not spam the chat
There's
asking
3
me, no,
trade shop.
oh,
Yeah,
can you
the
like
original
just
one,
spam a
trade
certain
shop.
pair or anything? No, please don't do that. Right? Please be
Not
respectful
trade
to
shop
the community.
underscore, not
Please be
underscore.
respectful to the stream. All of us who want to learn. Because if you do that, I might miss out on certain questions. Okay? Do not spam a certain pair.
Guys,
Like
the
what
link is in the
ESAYH
description. If you can't
does
open
or
a
did.
description,
If not,
there's a
my
big
moderator
problem.
will kick you. Can? So yes, if you want, just ask me like 1, 2 max or
You
thrice
guys
max in
can't
case I
open
missed
a
out.
description,
But please
it's
do
a
not
big
spam
problem.
like 5, 6 times in a row. Okay? Yes. Okay, for some of you are asking, oh, what
Which
brokers do I
one do we follow?
recommend?
Man,
Very
if you
simple.
can't even
Head on to my
understand
Telegram group, you can
what
find
trade
all the
shop is,
necessary
the
information
one-
there. Okay?
Oh,
Right,
you know,
I want to keep this stream
in what
hyper
link? In what
focused
link does
on
it say join?
value adding, content, and of course, analyzing pairs and making money.
I'm so
All the
confused
nitty-gritty
too,
details can all be found in my Telegram group. Okay? Everything can be found in my Telegram group. What broker to use, alright, how to set limit orders, blah 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 blah, all can be found over there. Right, I want to keep this stream, right,
Let
hyper
me see what
focused
they told-
on
Read in the
trading related
description
content,
of. Okay,
and
let
finding
me teach you
entries,
guys how to open.
analyzing
the description.
charts, making money. Simple as that. Okay? Can and to join that, very
This is
simple,
my
click
live
this,
stream.
Okay, right there. No worries.
Go
okay?
down to
TikTok,
the
no worries, no
description.
worries. If you guys want to join me,
Here's my
in
Instagram,
Telegram
the
group of
first
TikTok,
link my
is there
Instagram.
any moderator on
Here's
TikTok?
the
I
free
think
Discord
Chicken Nuggets, are you
group,
still
free
there, or
Telegram
questions?
group,
Can you like help
and
out
here
on
is
TikTok a
the
little bit?
exclusive group
Right,
link,
just to guide
all
them
in
to
the
a Telegram
description.
group,
Very
guide them
simple.
from there. Ken, thank you. Okay, but yes. No, do not buy now. Okay, I mean, you want to buy now, you can, but I'll need to wait for some sort of confirmation first. Because you can see,
That's-
there's this small cluster thing forming. It's unsure what it's gonna do. Okay,
Can you send a chart? It's quicker.
so we
if
need to
you
be
send a
patient.
chart,
Entering
but
right
it's
now
okay.
is a little bit of a gambling move, and of course, what's more is I'm already in a buy for EuroCat, which I'm essentially longing the euro already. Oh, oops. So I'm double exposing myself, or rather giving myself double exposure in this, which I do not really
It's
want.
closing a bit deep, man. Closing a bit deep.
Okay.
Probably just waiting for above. I don't think there's enough range.
Can So good.
I think they're
Okay,
playing with you.
JPY.
Yeah, I think
Let's
so too.
take a look. Wow, we dunked massively.
Can we get a tutorial on how to kick them out?
JPY, I set a limit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna set a little bit lower, right? This is the alert for my thing. Okay, you guys are wondering
Yeah, we'll
what
seriously
exactly it
need
is
that
right
at
now.
some point,
It
man.
is basically
And these
an
people
alert.
and these people expect to become traders.
Guys, let me just know what
It
it's
worries
called.
me. It worries me. Tell you that
Oops.
much. Can I look at the chart?
Okay,
Wanna
it's
look at
better,
this
right?
chart
Okay, yeah, good, it's better. So for those of you who Vinny's chart right over here, what exactly is this line? This line is my alert. Meaning whenever price touches this line, it will send me an automatic alert whereby, okay, price is crossing here, it might be time to enter. That's what I did for my trading view. Okay. Enter to sell or buy, don't worry, I'll update you all. Right now, there's no entries yet. Okay, I will need to form some sort of confirmation first. Okay, Euro Pound. Oh, Euro Pound is really very interesting. Okay, wait, there is a very certain pair I will want to take a look at. And that is GBP USD.
Yeah, man, I don't trade using Heiken actually.
Wow, it tapped over here.
Setup 1. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything closing back in the
GBP USD,
range,
you can see
can,
it really respected this. Okay, the
it.
demand zone was really very strong, which is a good news. Okay. Ideally,
Makes
I would
sense.
love for GBP USD to tap my 4-hour resistance before entering anything. Excuse me. Hey guys in the chat, do you
Your
enter
views on
in
funded
4-hour, 1 hour
accounts?
time for GJ?
They can be a great opportunity if you're prepared, but remember
Okay,
that
random goal, we hit
opportunity within
1930.
one
It
day
depends,
can be
there's a very
taken
good
away from you.
possibility,
So use
but
it
we need to wait
to
for what
build your
Powell
own
says. We need
personal
to wait for the
account.
Jackson Hole
Use it,
symposium.
and you probably
And of
need
course,
to have
the
a
number
safety
one
net.
important
So
thing
you probably
that's
need
gonna
to have
happen
multiple
tonight
funding
is
accounts, so
unimportant
that if
thing.
one denies
That
you a
will make or
payout,
break
you're
goal.
guaranteed
Push
to
go
be
to
paid out by
1930
multiple,
or maybe
and
1930.
then you can scale that, right?
Yes,
And scale your
guys.
own personal
Correct.
account so you're not
Unimportant
reliant. Because remember, with a funding
You
account,
guys
if
are
you just have, if
absolutely
it's so easy
correct.
to make 10% on a funding account to
Why
pass
USD
it,
has so many news?
it's going to be easy
Bro,
to lose
the
it at
US
some point.
has a
You will
lot
have
of
bad
news,
days.
my
It's
brother.
part of a trader.
They love
And
to
at the end
just
of the day,
shake the market
you need
up.
to have, if they
What
deny
time is
you
news?
payouts, you're stuck.
8:30 p.m.
There's
over
a
here
lot
my
of
timing, so
scenarios
that
where
it will
you
be
can
in
be
about
messed
roughly
up, but
around
if you
6
use the
hours time.
opportunity
That's where the
of
US needs to
funding
come out. That's where
to
unavailable
be
news
able
will come
to
out.
build your own account, it could be good, and then you don't have to
Chicken
rely
nuggets.
on it.
Hey, no worries, no
So
worries.
use it as an opportunity, and
Most
remember,
importantly, chicken nuggets,
passing
you're
phase
learning
1 and
something.
phase
And of
2
course,
does
you're
not
premium
mean that
VIP.
you're making money. You only make money when you make
Power
money
speaking
on that
tomorrow,
funded
but there's
account,
unavailable claims
and then
today.
you have to scale that. It's all about scaling. Life is about
USD.
scaling.
Very good. Somewhat holding, but it broke here.
This is a great question from
Let's take a
Daniel.
look
I
and
love this
see
question.
what-
How long did it take you to get your psychology to a
Yeah.
place it needed to be before you
Yeah, the market
before
is
you I can't
maybe
even
a
speak.
little bit
I wanna
slow.
record this
London
question.
needs
How
to
can I
come and
record
kick
this
and
question?
step out
Someone
and push
clip
market in a
this.
certain direction.
Crest,
But
clip this.
nevertheless, we're still holding strong.
Tell me when you're recording.
Okay, right now I've already given a sell limit
Alright,
order
so
for
this is a
pound
great
yen.
question here from
I do
Daniel.
not see any
How
edges
long
for
did
now,
it
but
take
rest
you
assured there's gonna
to get
be
your
some limit
psychology
orders
to the
coming.
place it needed to be before you were consistently profitable? Psychology is constantly a battle in trading, and it just takes general
Min
experience.
Dao
I
Gas
think you
Guzman, what
need
are you
to
talking
see
about? That
at
broke
least
yesterday, Euro
one
USD
market
was
cycle
per news.
before you even
Oh, you
know
meant
enough
the
about
break of the
yourself to be
support
able
here
to
was because of
progress.
news?
And one market cycle is 1 year.
Yes,
So
it
anyone
was.
who's been
It
trading
was
less than
because of
1
news.
year,
Yeah,
they
absolutely
still
correct.
have
Yesterday
so
was a
much to learn
news
about their
heavy day
psychology, and
for
even after
Euro
that,
and pound,
you're
but
still
nevertheless,
constantly
they came up with
progressing on it, and it's a constant battle. It's a constant battle, and it is a huge part of the game.
Euro JPY ah.
So a year.
We can take a look. I know you guys love Euro JPY. Okay. Yes, I know you guys love Euro
Stick
JPY,
with
and the
the
reason why you
large,
guys love
even the
Euro
large
JPY is
funds
because
don't
it's
pay
straight.
out
Alright,
all
it
the
hit
time, man.
absolutely
Sorry
smashed
to
TP
tell you,
almost
but
zero drawdown.
sometimes they don't.
Wow, it's beautiful, beautiful.
You know,
trade.
so you have to really be careful.
Okay, but right now Euro JPY isn't showing me the signs. Okay, Euro JPY is still
So that's
hovering
why it's
around
good to have
this. It's just
multiple, so
waiting
that
for
if
things
one
to
doesn't,
happen.
you're
Okay, we gotta be
protected with
patient.
the other.
You
see
enter
what I
Euro
mean?
JPY
This is
now,
what I'm
instead of being a
thinking
friend, Euro
ahead.
JPY might be
If you can leverage multiple,
how do I say? Might be an enemy.
Can
if
I
you enter right
learn
now. Okay.
all your
Because
setup for free?
there's-
Yeah,
there's
I
nothing
post
to
that
enter
for free,
Euro
guys.
JPY
Come
based
on, you
on.
know me.
No.
Straight shot.
I mean, you
here.
you can
right here.
enter
top
based on
three
the break
setups.
test
It's all
continuation,
posted
but
for
that is
free.
not my main strat. That is not my bread and butter strategy. Okay. If you wanna, you need to wait
I look like
for a
MJ.
bounce.
It's just my face is a bit diet face at the moment.
CHF JPY, okay, not ES. Stop spamming, okay? CHF JPY. Okay, I'll analyze it for you.
How did you
Jesus
decide
Christ.
what session you wanted to trade in?
Is
Mostly
CHF
time,
JPY
right?
the only thing you know how to
If
spam?
you lived in US, then whatever time zone it fits, whatever time fits for
Hey,
you
Leonard,
to trade.
you know the
say
guy that you
were
kicked,
someone
the
who went
ES
to school, probably want to trade
He's
after
on
school.
TikTok now.
After school would probably be Asian session. If you
Yeah, I
are
know, I respect the
someone
hustle,
who
okay? I respect the hustle.
wants to wake up in the morning and trade,
you-
it'd probably be London session for me.
okay,
And
I
in
respect,
Dubai,
okay?
I wanted to
I know
trade
that's
in the
CSGPY
morning.
for you, okay?
And
Stop
also,
spamming.
I like GJ.
But anyway,
GJ is my
CSGPY.
pair, so
oh,
that's
wow,
the best,
CSGPY.
right?
Okay, it is. Many pairs are ranging. Hey, no worries, my brother.
Jove, man, that's the best
Hey,
question.
Lena, no,
Jove.
he's not Hikana Cake. Yes. But basically, I saw.
Time zone future
Lena is
trading,
going
yeah,
to
that's
TikTok now.
Goldinium's on the grind though.
Okay, Lena, respect him, respect him.
How old was I when I
hustle.
started? The
He
first
really-
time I
he really
ever
jumped
looked
from
at
level to
trading
level
was
just
when
to
I
talk
was
to me,
16,
he just wants to analyze
but I
his
didn't start trading
okay?
till I was around
I give
18.
you chance, huh? Hustler.
And even at 18, I wasn't doing it.
Okay. But anyway,
I'd say really,
CSGPY.
really around 19
Right?
is where I locked in.
Very good pointer. You can see CSGPY is he doing right now? Okay, let's just delete this. Don't distract you guys.
Do you work out before your
Can
sessions?
anyone
I do
tell me
cardio.
CSGPY is
before
it
the
a good
sessions.
or a bad range?
I have a morning
Or is
routine.
this a range at all? Okay. Can anyone tell
pushing
me?
below
I
this
need to
250,
consistently
wonder if we
test you
can
guys
get
on
sales.
range. Because the range is really the bread and butter now. It's really the 90% win
Yeah,
rate.
my
the 100%
selling
okay,
zone
I won't say
today for
100%
GJ
win rate,
is
but
below
90,
250, so I'm
And I make
seeing
100%
if
win
we
rate
can get,
by
we
range
can
trading
get
for the past
sales.
2
We
weeks.
just have to
So
worry
you
about
guys
this
better
4-hour
get this in
support.
your head, okay?
This is the only
Is
4-hour
this a good
support
range?
that I was worried about where we
Ah,
are.
good.
Around the
Yes.
300 is why I didn't
Good.
want to
I
sell
like
into
answer this good range
300.
but cannot enter. Why?
Uh,
Why is this a good range? Name
and
me
this
the
closed no
criteria.
bottom wick anyways.
Okay.
But
Why is this a good
it's
range?
only been a 9-pip move. But below here, the next 4-hour
good.
support, I don't think we have much range.
Name me the
right?
3 criterias. The 3 criterias as to why this is a good range. And why you shouldn't enter.
We have enough range. If we close back into here, 10 pips and then 14 pips, yeah, it could be an option. We'll see. Still could break out of here.
Very good. Yes. 100 above pips, 2 times rejection.
Can I
correct.
just blow up the
yes,
account if they
absolutely
don't pay
correct.
you? But then it's a waste of time, right?
Yes,
How old am I now?
That's absolutely correct. But
I'm
you guys missed
22
out
now.
one last criteria. What is the last criteria? Can you guys name me? What is the last criteria?
Do I use MACD
Yeah,
RSI?
you guys
No,
have
I don't.
absolutely nailed it. 2 criteria are met. More than 150 pips and 2 times
need it.
rejection. But what is the last criteria?
When is the date on the win-loss ratio? We started that.
okay, I don't
When
know
did
how
we
to
start
pronounce
that?
it.
Almost three months,
You guys are
3,
absolutely
4
correct.
months.
You listed
Something
all
like that.
3 in one text. Very good.
Check on the
Four-time
tracker.
win. Yes,
Like
Dr.
maybe
Kobe.
a month
Correct.
before the tracker.
Very good,
This
very
tracker
good,
was
Jimmy.
started on the 7th.
Last criteria really handsome. Okay, thank you. Okay, you know what? I hope that's a criteria lah, huh? They will win every single
4
trade.
months ago,
But
something
that
like
is not
that.
the criteria for this. Okay? But yes. Okay, 4-hour resistance support. You guys are absolutely correct. And the reason why you're not entering this, some of you guys have absolutely nailed it. I should give you guys an A star for your answer. A++. Okay? The reason why we don't enter this now is look at price. Is
How
this
long have
near
I been on YouTube?
resistance or support? Is it near anything?
Almost coming 3 years.
Yes or no?
Maybe.
It's not correct. Okay. It's not near anything. In fact, it's in the middle of nowhere. Okay, it is literally in the
I'm
middle of
always
nowhere.
hesitant to enter
So
trades even though they're
buys
correct.
at a
It's
support,
because you don't have a
sells
plan
at
that you
resistance,
know how to replicate.
but they're starting for a
If
middle.
you're always correct
So that's why
and
we
you
do
have
not
a
do
plan,
anything.
then you shouldn't hesitate because you're like, this
Okay?
follows my plan and I should be right
Yes, we
most
do not
of
do
the time.
anything. So what do we
Press
do,
the button.
guys? In this circumstance, what do we do? For
At
CJ
what
JPY?
age did you start?
Can
When
anyone
I
tell me,
started, I
what
told
do
you
you
I was
do?
like 18, 19. And then when I
It's
started,
very, very
I started with
important. I've
nothing. I
always been
started with
emphasizing
demo
this.
account.
To
I
enter
was in
quality
crypto,
trades.
investing heavily
Hey, Dr.
in
Kobe,
crypto.
no, you do not gamble, okay?
And I
Stop
knew
here.
how to manage risk already. I
Dr.
knew
Kobe,
how to do all
stop,
of this stuff. And because I was in crypto, I invested very heavily
wait,
in crypto.
correct. Set alert.
Well,
Wait,
heavily
patience. You
for
guys
me
are
at the
absolutely
time.
correct. See, you guys learn.
And
You
then
guys know.
First account
Okay?
I opened was
You guys know.
$25,000.
But still, I guarantee you, there's a
I
very, very
wanted to
small
risk
percentage of you
1%,
that despite what I
right?
preach,
I
despite
wanted
what I
to
teach
risk
you are
1%.
still enter, confirm 100%. One.
And 1%
Okay?
of 25k
So,
is only
to the majority of
$250,
you,
so I was happy
good job.
risk
To the small
250.
portion of
Then
you
I'm like, you know what,
that
I
just
don't
want to enter
need
now, buy now, or sell now,
25k in there. I lost
good luck to your account.
2k
Okay, I hope you
immediately
win.
anyways.
God.
So then I kind
But
of
yes,
went down
you guys are
and
essentially correct.
built back up from there.
We wait.
How to trade on a small
Very,
account like
okay,
$10,
do not get
$20,
Nick.
the
Okay,
same way
Kali,
you
what
trade
the
on a
heck?
big account. Risk
Hey, what?
0.01,
There's too much info. Okay.
right? And then
But yes,
once
wait.
you get better
Okay,
and
so
can
what we do,
deposit more money, you manage your risk
Okay,
and
we
you
don't need to
increase
set
your
alert
risk, right?
because it's
So
still a
now
little
if
bit
your
far
account's
away.
$1,000,
So we wait first and
you
just
can
see.
risk
From time to
3%
time,
of
I'll
that.
come back to CSJPY and just monitor.
No, I don't have any
Okay?
targets.
Very, very simple.
Yes, I saw
Okay.
it landed
job.
on the moon. Congrats.
Good job, everyone. You guys really are exceeding expectations. You guys are really doing very well. Okay,
Where do you
Callisto.
think we'll see a bounce on GJ?
Very
This
well
is not
done.
stuff
Very
that
proud.
I predict.
Very proud of you.
I let price
Okay.
show me it
Yes.
wants to bounce, then I take buys or sells based off that.
Euro odd.
This is a nasty 1 hour close, huh?
Yes, Euro odd. I'm waiting. Okay, I'm waiting. Not
How are we
now.
gonna sell this 1 hour
Okay,
close?
this is not a range. Not now. Very strong support, yes, but not now.
I
See,
wanna
GJ
see a
put limit.
thunderstorm or something.
Not necessarily. Okay, not necessarily. I'll need to wait first. We need to
I
see.
wanna see some
I do not
form
want to
of
set too many limit
thunderstorm.
orders. Okay. We wait first. Don't worry, because there's still New York. Yes, there's still New York tonight. They will allow me to probably enter CHJPY. Okay. Don't worry, this one not easy to miss. And guys, CHJPY is a very slow moving pair.
Do I have
Okay.
any video that
So
teaches
wait.
risk management? Yeah, I
Patient.
should do.
Okay, some of you guys pointed out Euro CHF. There is a. It's coming at the demand, is it? Let me just see. Euro CHF, I did a whole volatility. Okay, let's see. Euro
I
CHF.
think I removed it.
Hey guys, okay. Okay, guys, are you ready or not? There might
Yeah, I
be
think I
entries.
removed it.
There might be entries. Okay, there might.
I used to have one,
Daily rejected.
but no one was watching it, so I removed it. Oh, it's right here,
This
risk
is
management. Yeah, risk
big
management for
ass
forex traders.
one.
I'll share it in chat, so you don't have to scroll. There we go. Perfect. I knew I did it.
Okay, guys, your wishes might come true, huh? Huh? Okay.
See if we get, how big is our stop loss? 18 pips for a 11 pip target? Not the best, guys, not the best.
Okay, let me just weigh the pros and cons. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet. We'll see.
If this closes any deeper, it makes it very hard for me to take a trade. I want to see it close somewhere where it is right now, and then a nice top wick, so I don't have to worry, and then I can just hold max stops here and look to get a small scalp and expect volume
Okay.
to continue price.
You know what?
Otherwise,
Okay, you know what?
it's
I'm
hard.
entering Euro CHF now. Okay, I'm entering Euro CHF now. Guys, we can enter. Okay, but this trade, okay, risk lesser. And the reason is this: I'm already exposed to Euro CAD.
Do
Okay,
you have any side businesses while you trade?
I'm gonna risk lesser in this.
My main
Open a small lot
business was
sizing.
investments.
Okay. CHF, where is it?
And then I had a light company that used to sell lights. That was another business. Now I'm just focusing growing Trade Sharp. When Trade Sharp prop firm? No, I have a business model that will end all prop firms. I would not, if I were to do my own
Okay, I'm in Euro CHF right now.
prop firm, it would be like a private one.
Yes,
with
it's a buy.
private
It's a buy
investors.
order. Just buy now.
Might just wait for sales below 987. Yeah, I think that's the safest. Or just look for pullbacks to continue down. I think NY would be nice to see a big pullback. Everyone tries buy because they buy too early. And they don't wait for like a change of structure. And then
Okay,
NY reverses.
and the
That
reason
would
is
be the
this.
best
Okay, the reason is this.
one. Did news come out? No, it's just
No, this is
dumping
Euro
really
CHF,
hard
my
here, man.
brothers. Okay, but guys, as I said, do not risk too much on this. Okay, do not risk too much on
Be
this.
interesting if it closes above here, guys.
Okay, so my SL is placed at
Yeah, stop loss
0.9475.
is mainly
My
always
TP
above
is at
previous candle.
0.964. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit quiet. I'll be sending the signal into my Telegram group. For those of you who want the exact entry TPSL, I will be sending it into my Telegram group. Because as I said in the chat, right? In the chat, I don't need to get lost somewhere, and I don't have to repeat myself. So I'll be sending it to a Telegram group
You're looking
where
to start a hedge
it
fund?
can
No,
be-
I wouldn't
it
start
will
a
be seen
prop
as clear
firm.
as
I
day
would
over
just,
okay.
I'd have a private equity where
So let me just
I would take
send
very
analysis.
talented
And I'm
traders
gonna pen out my thoughts
and then
as
I'll
to
take
why I enter
private
this, and
funds
let's make money.
and then give it
Okay?
to these traders.
Let me
and
just
we'd
send
all
the
trade
signal
together.
first. right? But you can buy now.
And then of course
And
they
this
get
is
dividends
a
from that.
50
And
pips
the
stop
private
loss.
equity investors would get dividends.
Yes, 50 pips stop loss.